everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie if you've never been here before, and on this channel I upload whatever I want. Today is going to be my first ever doing book stuff video, also known on the internet as like ultimate book video. Let's just do bookish stuff together. This vlog, if you haven't seen any of these from other creators, basically it's just a vlog of doing bookish things. So I'm super excited. I was going to make this a cozy hobby vlog, which I also haven't done any of those before on my channel, but it's something I really want to start this year. I just have so many cozy hobbies. But right now I will say my favorite hobby, the most prevalent hobby in my life right now, is reading and all things bookish. So there are so many things that I want to update you on, that I need to update in my life regarding my bookish life, I guess, everything bookish, that I just wanted to document it and take you guys with me and show you everything. So the first thing I want to do is talk about kind of my TBR for this video. I don't have a TBR for this video specifically, but I do have my February TBR that I'm trying to accomplish. So let's first talk about what books you might see me read in this video, just because they're the books that I'm already reading this month. I just finished reading Fourth Wing, so I actually vlogged my whole experience, and that video came out right before this one, so please go check out that video. But I'm so excited to edit that video because that's probably something that I will be doing today. I don't know, I need to get that video edited and uploaded for you, but so exciting. I just finished this yesterday. I don't want to spoil my thoughts. If you want to know, well, it is a full spoiler review, so I guess if you haven't read it, I will say I loved it. If you have read it, go check out my video. I'm also in the middle of Rock, Paper, Scissors. My husband and I are actually listening to that together, so I might do my nails at some point and he might play, I don't know, something on his computer, and we can listen to it then. So I am in the middle of that. I also just started Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, and I am reading that on my iPad because I borrowed it on Libby. I think those are just the two books that I'm in the middle of currently. And then I'm going to be starting Killer Instinct, and I'm so excited. This is the second book in the Natural series, if you didn't know. And I'm actually going to be reading this for my Tackling the TBR series. So if you've been keeping up with that, you know how exciting this is for me. I might get into the third book in this video. That's a stretch though, okay? That's a stretch. And then for the Buzzword Readathon challenge that I am trying to complete, for both the cover and the prompt, which is water words. The prompt is water words, the cover is a skyline. I chose Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. This is also a romance, so I feel like in February it's perfect, and I'm excited to get into another Carly Fortune. So this is what I chose for that. And then another book that I need to pick up from the library, which I will show you guys this week while I'm filming this vlog. I need to pick up How to End a Love Story. Who is the author of that? For some reason, I can't remember who wrote that book. Sorry. But that is our book club pick, so I need to read that this month as well. So right now, it's kind of a toss-up. If I'm reading digitally, kind of physically, I'm gonna be reading Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. If I'm listening to an audiobook, it will be Rock, Paper, Scissors. But if I decide to pick up an actual physical book, my next book is going to be Killer Instinct. So you guys will see those books throughout this video if you're wondering what I'm reading. But there's just so much that I want to incorporate and show you guys. I want to update my reading journal so bad, and I need to. So I'll show you guys that as well. There's so much that I need to update. I need to do my reading goal because I have finished a book since. I finished 2 books since the last time I updated this. So I need to update my 25 and 25 spread, my reading goals page, my bookshelfie, my physical TBR. There's also been a book that has been read on there. I need to update my Tackling the TBR spread and print out thumbnails for that. I need to update my series tracker because I also need to add Fourth Wing on here, the Empyrean series, Obsessed. I need to update my book club. So like, I think all of these spreads I need to update. Can I update my alphabet challenge? I can add Fourth Wing on there for F. I can add Fourth Wing on my books hauled. Did I haul another book? I did. I hauled The Mermaid Chair, so I can add that as well. For my library reads, I can add How to End a Love Story. I have had a few 5-star reads, so I can print those covers out as well. My book bracket, I already have my book for January. I'm not gonna put my book for February yet because obviously I've only read like 2 books so far, and I don't know but I kind of have a feeling Fourth Wing is going to be my favorite book of February. I need to also finally update my days read spread. And then, oh, my reading log too. I don't know why I thought that my days read spread was my last one. That one wasn't either. Days I finished a book, I need to update as well. But then I also mapped out my January spread. So I will show you guys that too, but I'm gonna do like covers for my wrap up of all the books that I read in January. I'm gonna put a little spread, maybe not a spread. I will insert the cover of my favorite book of January. I'm thinking maybe with some like scrapbook paper behind it to make it like kind of colorful. I kind of want to do a pie chart of the genres that I read. And then I'm thinking of incorporating something every month. This is obviously the first month because I'm doing my spread for January. But I'm kind of thinking of doing it every month of kind of like a tracker till how close I am or how far away I am from my reading goal. And then I want to track average rating, average pages, total pages. So yeah, that's something that I want to do in this video. I will eventually sometime this week. Tomorrow is President's Day, so my library is closed, but the How to End a Love Story book that we're going to be reading for our book club, that book is being shipped to my library from another library in our library systems in my county, and so it should be ready to be picked up this week, and I'm going to start that as soon as possible as well. And I will have a really fun bookish unboxing in this video as well. We'll see if there's anything else that comes up throughout the week that I can show you, but for now that's the plan for this video. So yeah, I think next I'm going to update my reading journal. Alright you guys, I am finished updating my reading journal and I'm so happy with it. So I'm going to show you my updated reading journal, I guess. I don't want to say finished product because I don't know if a reading journal is ever finished. But I do want to show you guys kind of an update because I don't think I've shown you since my setup video. So I'm super excited to show you. First spread in here that is bookish related, because I also use this as a junk journal, is my 25 and 2025. I updated my star ratings for the 2 books that I've read so far off of this list. And then I also updated my 2025 reading goals page. So my reading goal for the year is 32, and I have updated it up through my 8th book. And I color these in based off of star rating. So I have read 8 books this year so far. I updated my bookshelfie. I finally completed a whole shelf. And now I'm starting my 2nd shelf. My physical TBR, I believe this is updated. Yes, it is updated as of now. And I added in some books that I purchased recently. 2 of them are not actually on my physical TBR yet, but they will be this week. So I just wanted to update it that far. Next page is my Tackling the TBR spread. So this one is a Dutch door spread. And I've filled it out through how many episodes I should have left if I keep up with the 2 books an episode pattern that I have been doing. But I basically updated this by adding the titles for my most recent episode. So I've done 2 episodes this year. I should really be at 3 or 4, but it's okay, we'll catch up. But I also marked if they were unhauled. This is just for me to know, but also the purpose of the series is to get through my physical TBR and hopefully unhaul a lot of books. And also because one of my goals this year is to unhaul at least 5 books. I'm already at 3. So I think we're gonna be okay. But I also added in the thumbnails for those videos. So I love this. It just like makes it even so much more personal to me. And then I did update my series tracker. I added the Empyrean series, and then I colored in Fourth Wing. I left the bottom 2 sections, or I guess spaces, empty because we don't know what those books will be titled yet, but I do know that it's a 5-book series. I added How to End a Love Story for February for our book club, my friend Anna's book club, which is why it says Anna's book club, but I love it. I also put the star rating for the book we read in January, which is All Good People Here. And then this is the book that I will be getting from the library, but I love it and I think it's gonna look so cool once all of the covers are in there. It'll just add different elements of color. I also updated my Buzzword Reading Challenge spread. I added in the covers for January and February. So I chose Never Lie for my pattern cover and Meet Me at the Lake for my skyline cover. And then title is also Never Lie because Truth or Lie. And then title for February will be Water Words, which lake is a water word. So I'm double dipping for both January and February. I updated my alphabet challenge because I added Fourth Wing as my book for F. I added the books that I hauled. So these are all the books that I have hauled so far. You might see something exciting. Might be unboxing that later in this video. I did update my library reads as well, which so far I have 4 books that I have used for from the library. I feel like that's pretty good in February so far, not counting January. So far up until this point in the year, I have already utilized my library 7 times. So that's really exciting. This one I think I'm the most excited about. It's my 5-star Reads Hall of Fame. I did add my 3 5-star reads so far this year. I have The Secret Life of Bees, All Good People Here, and Fourth Wing. And I just know that I'm gonna be adding some more to this as the year goes on. I did update my days read tracker. So on the side of the calendar, I kind of do a color code with the title, and then the dots in the calendar are the days that I read it. I did update my reading log. I finished out some dates, added their ratings, and then I added in some books that I have started. So the 2 that I'm currently in the middle of are Rock, Paper, Scissors and Deep End, like I mentioned to you guys earlier. I did add some dots on the days that I finished a book. And then this is my completed January spread, and I'm actually very, very happy with it. So I have my title here. I went with that bubble title that I've done in so many of my other spreads. I glued in the 5 books that I read in January, so this is my little wrap up. I also made my favorite one bigger. And then I did a pie chart. I read 1 historical fiction, 1 romance, 1 literary fiction, and 3 thrillers in January. And I'm excited to see how this little pie chart changes every month. And it already is different in February, even though I'm barely on my 2nd book. So that's really exciting. I'm realizing this is actually wrong in this moment. I didn't read this historical fiction in January. I read it in February. So it's fine. It's fine. This is a trial run, okay? I also am going to be doing something like this in every month. This is kind of like my reading goal. My reading goal is 32, and I'm just going to see how much more I color in. I'm not going to color it in exactly on this one. I'm just going to keep redoing it, and then the section will get even bigger. But I read 5 towards my reading goal. And then I have my average rating, my average pages, and my total pages. So my average rating for January was a 4.2, which is not bad. My average pages was 279.6, which feels smaller than I actually read. But I think that's just because Killjoy was so small. And then my total pages that I read was 1,398. And I love it. Even though covers are so unpredictable, you don't know what colors they're going to be, if they're going to match your spread. But I feel like the ones that I read in January have a lot of blues, especially up here on the top. And then white and black, I feel like matches with everything. But that is all that I did in my reading journal. But there is one more thing that I've been wanting to also do, and I can do in this video that I haven't shown you guys. So I'm actually going to pull it down from my wall and then show you. I don't know if I'm going to do it right this second, because I feel like I need a break. I need to get up and move around because doing my reading journal did take me quite a while. So I think I have shown this in other videos, I think during Vlogmas, but my best friend Ryan gifted me this bookish calendar for Christmas. So it is from, let's see, I know it's from a shop, oh, Bull in a Bookshop. I don't know if they have an Etsy, but I've seen this person's stuff on TikTok shop since getting this. Which, guys, this is random thought. I have not been on TikTok in almost a month. February 19th will be a whole month. Just want to put that out there. Doesn't mean that I'll never get back on there, but I haven't had it for a month, and I actually think I'm having the best month of my life. Why is that? The correlation is correlating. Anyways, even if this was just a calendar, I literally was so excited, but it gets better. It gets so much better. So the front of it, once you lift the cover, it has a TBR, and you can write all of the titles of all of the books on your TBR. I will probably be using this as a physical TBR, just because once you start filling it out, obviously you can't really use it year to year. So I just want to put my physical TBR as of 2025 on here, and then flip the page and it goes monthly. So I already showed you January's picture, which is so cute. And then it has star ratings for all of the books you read in January. It has books read, pages read, best book, worst book, your favorite tropes from January, favorite characters from January, favorite quotes. And then these little boxes down here are the days of the month, so you can color them in as you read, which I can do this in retrospect because I keep track of that very same thing in my reading journal. So I haven't been keeping up with this, but it's just been displayed on my wall. But I do want to go back and fill in January, and then also fill in February, which the February one is so cute as well for Valentine's Day. It has Cupid's Cafe, a little strawberry matcha sign, the library. Like, are you kidding me? This also kind of looks like my library. My library is not pink, but the structure of it, you know? And then yeah, it's the same thing. It has the squares for February and all of the things. So I'm going to display this in my office, and it just looks so cute and comfy and cozy. And yeah, I'm gonna start filling that out sometime in this video. It might not be right now or even tonight, but I just wanted to show that before I forgot. Alright guys, I'm back in the office. Can you guys chill? I'm back in the office, and I got a notification that I sold a book on Pango Books. I sold The Fever Code by James Dashner. Look at this copy. It has never been read by me before, by anybody. It's basically like new. So this person got a very good deal on it. So I'm going to cut out the label. I'm not going to show you the label because it has my address and their address on it. Thank you, Bridget. If you came from my YouTube channel, I highly doubt you did. But if you did, thank you, Bridget, for purchasing The Fever Code for me. If you are looking for the Maze Runner, I am selling my entire box set. The plan was for somebody out there to purchase the box set with this copy of The Fever Code, but Bridget beat you to it, guys. So if you're looking for the Maze Runner, I'm selling the entire box set. I have only read one of the books physically from the box set. So the other three are basically like new, never been read before. I read the Maze Runner physically, but the Scorch Trials, the Death Cure, and the Kill Order have all really not even been touched, if I'm being honest. If you would like to purchase those for me, I'm selling them for a very good price on my Pango Books. I have this old bubble mailer that I actually got from another Pango Books order that I placed. So one of my books came in this one, and I'm gonna reuse it because we're all about sustainability. So I'm gonna tape this. I need to get packing tape, and then I'm gonna tape the label on top, and then I'll ship this out whenever I get the chance, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. So another fun little bookish thing, if you haven't started selling books on Pango Books, you need to. And if you haven't bought books off Pango Books, I highly recommend. Pango Books, sponsor me. All right guys, I know this next thing isn't super bookish, but it kind of is. I'm gonna be coloring. I think I showed the page in another vlog, but I haven't finished it, and this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. I found this picture on Pinterest, and it's gonna be like strawberry matcha themed. So that is the vibe I'm curating, but I'm gonna continue that. And while I do that, Ryan is working on house stuff, and we're gonna continue our audiobook that we've been listening to. It's still rock, paper, scissors. I'm not really enjoying it, but we're pushing through.
It's all right.
It's all right, according to Ryan. Guys, I finished my picture. Here is the final product. I'm hoping it is giving the strawberry matcha vibes I want it to, because that was definitely what I was going for. But I think my favorite thing would be the lampshade and the blanket, because I tried 2 new patterns on them and I really like how they turned out. But I liked this. This was my first time like kind of going with the color palette before just going on vibes, and I like the way that it turned out. So whenever I color another page again, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to find like inspiration on Pinterest or something, because it was really fun, but also kind of freeing to do it that way, because I'm the person that overthinks everything, and then I just never like actually enjoy what I'm doing. And so it was kind of nice that I was restricted to a certain color palette. But I actually got that tip from Katie Whitrook, which I think this is like my 2nd time in a row mentioning her, but she colored in one of her like cozy bookish sleepover videos. And she said that she just finds a picture on Pinterest and kind of goes off that vibe. So yeah, that was a fun one to color. But now me and Ryan are still listening to our audiobook. I paused it, but we are finally over the halfway point. We're 52% of the way through. We have 5 hours and 6 minutes to finish. We are listening to it on 1.5 speed. If it were up to me, it'd be on 2.5 speed by now, but it's okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to grab. I can fill out my calendar. I guess that's one thing I can work on. So I did grab my bookish calendar, and I'm gonna go back in and fill out the TBR right now. So I have my reading journal here, and thank God I have this because I don't need to do the work more than once. I finished filling out my TBR, so I wanted to show you. I actually am so glad that I just overcame the fear and started writing them out, because I like the way that it looks filled out. So this is filled out with all of the books on my physical TBR. starting at the beginning of the year and then the ones that I've accumulated since. So I have colored in the boxes of the 5 books I have read on my physical TBR so far. And then I also filled out January. So this is January's. I wrote in the 5 books I read in January with the star rating. The books, I wrote 5 books that I've read, the amount of pages I read, best book, worst book, my favorite trope. That was kind of hard because I feel like a lot of the time trope has to do with romance books, and I only read 1 romance book in January. But I wrote unreliable narrator because that is the trope. Sorry, it's a spoiler. It never lie. My favorite characters were August and Lily, both from The Secret Life of Bees. I love them as characters, but also their relationship. Chef's kiss. And then I wrote my favorite quote. That's the same quote that I also wrote in my reading journal. And then I did not start February because I kind of just want to do this on a monthly basis. So I will do February's like next week when February is over, which is crazy how February is almost over. And then it'll be time to do March, and March is my favorite month. Hello, besties. I am getting ready for work today. I'm working a half-day job today. I'll be in 2nd grade this afternoon. So I'll probably leave in about like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna do some makeup. I'm pretty much ready to go. I just need to like put shoes on and finish my makeup. But exciting news, I just got an email from Target. So I ordered 2 very exciting books. They were on sale and they were originally supposed to come in today, and then I never received any like tracking information, but I checked on the app and like went through the app and saw that it had shipped. I just never received any like notification that it did ship, but it said due to weather delays it wasn't going to come in until Saturday, which I'm sad because you guys are seeing this video on Saturday, and so I really wanted this book to be ready and uploaded by then. And obviously if it comes in that day, you won't get to see me unbox those. But I got an email about like 20 minutes ago that it's out for delivery, so it should be coming in today because it's still morning. I actually think it'll probably come in by the time that my husband comes home for lunch today. So he will bring it in because we did have a pretty big dumping of snow last night, and so I don't really want it to just sit outside in the snow. But my husband will be home and it'll probably come during his lunchtime so he can bring it in. For my friend Anna's book club, for our February book, we are reading How to End a Love Story. And I don't own a physical copy, and I didn't really want to buy it because I'm not sure if I will really like it yet. So I placed a request at my library. I put a hold on it because someone had the copy, or basically however many copies there are. I think there's only 1 in my library system. It was out, like it was out on a loan, so someone had it. I was able to put a hold on it so they couldn't renew their loan, and their loan was due on a Sunday, which a lot of the libraries in our library system are closed on the weekends. So I was like, okay, by the time that it gets like processed and everything and then sent from that library to my library, and we had a holiday on Monday. Monday was President's Day. Because of all of that, I was like, am I going to be able to read this book in time? But good news is that on Friday, the person had turned it in. So I've been looking at my library's website through like my account, and the person did like turn it in a day early, and it said shipped. So I don't know exactly how they move books from library to library, but if they actually like ship them in packages, that's kind of crazy, and that might be why it's taking so long. I didn't check yesterday because I just wanted to give them like another day to like process everything, but I checked right now this morning and it's still, the status is still shipped. It's not held for me. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna check again probably on my phone before I leave work, because then if it's ready to go by the time I leave work, then on my way home I will just go and pick it up at my library, and I'll take you guys with me. So two very exciting things left in this doing book stuff vlog that I want to take you with me, but we're just kind of in a waiting period. Hello guys. So I got off work a little while ago, and before I left school, I checked to see if my book was ready, and it is ready to pick up. So I'm at my library and I'm gonna go in, and I don't know how much I can show you. I'm a little nervous to go in, but maybe I can film a little bit. My book should be ready, but I'm gonna grab it and I might look around just to see what's available, even though I know I should not be doing that. But maybe there's a book for March that I want to pick out for the buzzword reading challenge, but we'll see. As you can see, book club book has been secured. There's 368 pages of this. I need to get on that. My special package should be home when I get home. So hopefully you will see me in this same outfit as soon as I get home to unbox those. Guys, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. You heard me, this lighting is terrible. Do you think it would help if I turn that lamp on? Yes, I'm in the same outfit. I know that. I told you if I'm in the same outfit, that's a good sign. I waited and waited and waited and waited. The package had not come in. And at this point, it's past 7 p.m. So I'm like, it better be on my doorstep tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do my workout since I didn't do that this morning. I go and I start taking my makeup off. Take my makeup off. I have changed into my workout outfit. I'm gonna wear the same shirt. I put biker shorts on. I'm taking my makeup off. Ding dong. Oh. Oh. This package is also looking a little scary. Let's just hope that the books inside don't look like this package. Up first, if you haven't watched my 4th wing vlog, you don't even know. These are freezing. Look at it. Look at it next to 4th wing. It's also bigger. Why is Iron Flame so thick? How many pages is this? Don't look at the words. Don't look at the words. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't look at the words. Don't look at the words. Don't look at the words. 623 pages. That's 130 more pages than 4th wing had. Okay, one more. Onyx Storm with the sprayed edges. It's gorgeous. Also saw a theory today. It's a little bit damaged. It's a little bit scratched. I don't care. I don't care that bad. But this is rude. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Yeah, you can. That was really rude. But I heard a theory today. Okay, I don't know if it's this cover, but this leads into this. Leads into this. So they think the 4th book is going to be silver. How many pages is Onyx Storm? Okay, it's less than Iron Flame. 527. I'm so excited to read both of these. This is gorgeous. Anyways, I think that's enough bookish things that I've done. I can't really think of anything else that I've been putting off and really wanting to do, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that. But if you have watched this far into the video and you enjoyed it, then please comment down below if you want to see more of these, because it was a lot of fun to film actually, and I think I could do these at least monthly because a nice little bookish reset every month would be nice for me. like going back and filling out everything in my reading journal that I haven't done, picking up books from the library, and whatever else I end up doing. So this was a lot of fun to film. I hope it was a lot of fun to watch. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, then subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.